Namaste, this is Dr. Samarth P. Rao from Amrita Ayurvedic Center, Baswangudi. This episode, I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting topic of tastelessness. So, this is a condition where you are not able to taste your food properly. And there are various reasons for not able to taste food properly. One could be an internal factor and also could be a mental and external stimulus factor. Ayurveda classifies this and calls it as arochaka. Arochaka is unable to taste food properly, or the food doesn't appear tasty. No matter how tasty that food item is brought, that person is unable to taste it properly. So, in common clinical conditions, we can see kids who are malnourished, they display this issue where they are not able to eat properly. They are not encouraged to, their favorite food is there, they don't find a taste in it, they show disinterest in it. Second is also people having problems such as cancers or any other health condition also, where their taste perception changes. In Ayurveda, Arochaka, they say, you have Vataja, Arochaka, Pittaja and Kaphaja. So you have the doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, that causes this Arochaka condition, where the person tastes a lot of astringent taste, or a very bitter taste, or sour taste, or heaviness in the body with sweet taste. So this masks the taste perception from different foods. So in this condition, what are the different foods to be avoided and situations to be avoided? In this whole problem of having tastelessness, there is a key factor of mental pressure that it causes. There are external factors. Now, if you look at a child, this child is going through a lot of trauma. It could be whether parents quarreling in the house, or it being bullied a lot in the school, or being pressurized. That reflects on their eating patterns. They don't eat normally, or they do not perceive taste properly. This is one reason why children reduce their food to consume. Now, some of the key things that you should avoid when you're going through this, or encourage your child to not do in case they're not eating properly. One is suppression of hunger and irritations and tears. See, when you get a belch, you should belch. When you feel like crying, you should cry. When you are having hunger, you should eat. When the child comes and asks for food, it's your primary duty to give the child food. If you avoid and say, I'm doing something, I'll come and give you food, the hunger will pass off. Then that is going to become a habit for the child, and then the child is going to develop this problem called arochaka, or tastelessness, or does not show disinterest to eat food. So once the hunger comes, don't suppress it, eat it. So this is the first thing. The second is when the children has anger issues. If the child is very angry, or if the person is very angry, he is worried about something and this is causing a lot of anger in him, this also will cause that person to show disinterest in food. So have strategies in place to control your anger. Same thing with fear. If you're in a fearful situation, fearful mindset, if the child is scolded a lot in the house, beaten a lot in the house, and is given a very tough time, and you're disciplining but too harshly, this also can be one primary reason for the child to show disinterest in food. So this also has to be addressed. Generally, when there is a shock situation, when somebody is in shock, there is always a disinterest in food. When there is a death in the house, when there is serious breakdowns in the house, you do not enjoy your food. You can't perceive the taste of the food properly. It's a mental trauma. So you should find strategies to address it. Sometimes even overindulgence in food also increases tastelessness. So make sure you eat food In Ayurveda, we say hitavagi mitavagi. In moderate quantity and in moderate quality, you have good quality. You have to consume this food, not overindulge in food. So avoid eating foods that, when you're having this condition, avoid foods that you don't like to eat. So try to win the hearts of your senses, your tongue. So when you're having a situation where you're disinterested to eat, so avoid foods that you do not like, but eat foods that you really enjoy. The final thing that I would say is avoid foods that don't smell good, or eating food in places where it does not smell well. Because when you eat food, right, it's not just your tongue and experiencing food, it's also your nose smelling it, it's also eyes seeing it, also your hearing that food. When you hear the chatter of the dosa being prepared, that will stimulate your digestion, that will stimulate your eating food capacity. So similarly, your sense organs, pleasantness will definitely create a good conducive environment to eat food. So stay away from things that cause unpleasant sensory stimulus. So this episode, I have briefly talked to you about all the different things that you should avoid when you're having tastelessness or lack of interest in food. Next episode, I'm going to give you strategies of how you have to consume so that you can solve your problem of tastelessness. Till then, thank you.